Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Karen again. I'm missing you so much. I just wanted to let you know that, and I can't wait to see your smiling faces again. I thought I'd read you a really fun book today, one of my favorites. What I want to tell you about this book, first of all, the title is called Scranimals, and it's really, really fun because what they do is they put together food and animals, and they create new animals. And so I want you to take notice and think about what two things they combined in order to make the animal that they're talking about. And I also want you to notice that there's a lot of rhyming words in this book. And so try to take notice and listen really closely for those rhyming words, okay? Scranimals. Also, this is a poem, and so a lot of times we think that poems are short, but whole books can be poems, like Dr. Seuss's stories. Those are all poems too. All right, if you look at these pictures here, I'm trying to fit it all in the screen here. We're sailing to Scranimal Island. It doesn't appear on most maps. The parrot otters float on the tide there. The stormy petrelephant flaps. We may find a rare ostrich. There's never been one in a zoo. We're sailing to Scranimal Island. You're welcome to come along too. Oh, beautiful rhinoceros, so captivating head to toes, so aromatic toes to head, enchantress of the flower bed. Your blossoms cheer us every morn, and we adore your tail and horn. You soothe the eyes, delight the nose, most glorious rhinoceros. You can see the rhinoceros right there. And now in this book, you also have clues. So you have something going on here, and it's going to show us where we're going to next, okay? So let's see if you can find those. A clutch of spinach chickens is fussing in the yard. They peck their meager peckings. Their lives are dull and hard. Except for paltry feathers, they're mostly leafy green. Their heads are smooth as leather. Their brains are not too keen. Some say that they're distasteful, while others think they're sweet. They're never very graceful. They wilt at signs of heat. They mill about all morning upon their scrawny legs, then cluck a single warning and lay their turquoise eggs. Let you guys see those pictures a little bit better. Let's see here. We're heading up here. There's our clue. On the sun-baked barren beaches, courtly camel bird of peaches gather into stately bands to patrol the burning sands. Some are yellow, some are green, most are sort of in between. All have puffy plump physiques, snobby knees, and fussy cheeks. All have humpy bumpy backs stocked with water, juice, and snacks. So the creatures never need wonder where to drink or feed. By the salty sea they stride, never noticing the tide. Up and down the sifting sands, camel birda caravans. And you can see there in the distance, there's our next clue. Oh, on a bumpy side of road sits a lovely potato toad, obviously unaware of its own existence there. On its coarse and warty hide, it has eyes on every side, eyes that fail, apparently, to take note of what they see. It does not move, it does not think, it does not eat, it does not drink. It does not hear or taste or touch. The potato toad does not do much. The day is hot, the ground is parched, and yet it sits as if it's starched. To pose immobile by a road suffices for the potato toad. And it looks like we're going to be going into the water next. Let's see. Yes. The cardinal albacore has a face entirely red. Its busy wings are sore from holding up its head. It hovers on the brink. Its existence isn't fair. Its tail flops in the drink, but its top stays in the air. It simply cannot let its own bottom pull it down. If it got entirely wet, it would definitely drown. Yet the cardinal albacore seems undaunted by the fact that its life is nothing more than a full-time circus act. Look at that guy. Now we're going to be going up to these trees here in the top corner. Oh, these are one of my favorites. The hippopotam mushrooms cannot wander very far. How fortunate they're satisfied precisely where they are. They feel no need to travel, they're forever at their ease, relaxing on the forest floor beneath the shady trees. The hippopotam mushrooms suffer from deficient grace, and their tubby blubby bodies tend to take up too much space. But they can compensate with manners for the things they lack in style. They are models of politeness, and they always wear a smile. I'm going to those mountains over there. Oh, the water, actually. The parrot otters lie on their backs in the sea, calling to the cormorants, yapping to the ox. They cannot stop prattling, though most would agree that no one pays heed when a parrot otter talks. Let's see if we can find where we're going to next. Oh, you see there's something hiding there in the mountain? Sweet porcupine apple, unflappable chap, you happily amble all over the map. Sharp prickles protect your subtropical hide. Not many could chew you, not many have tried. Your spirits are high, and your worries are few. You go where you go, and you do what you do. A pointed example of perfect design. Sweet porcupine apple, your life is divine. Let's see, do you see what's up in that corner there? Looks like some bushes. Let's see where we're heading. A pride of brocolions has assembled in the grass, paying scrupulous attention to the creatures ranging past. Then an antelope petunia moves directly into view, and the chase begins in earnest, and they all know what to do. They are beasts of regal bearing in their coats of green and gold. They are fierce and prepossessing. They are cunning, they are bold. Soon their chosen victim stumbles, for despite its nimble gait, its pursuers overtake it and consign it to its fate. With adroitness and precision, they dispatch their fallen prey, and the antelope petunia will not bloom another day. Then that pride of brocolions, having hunted, having fed, growls and yawns in satisfaction and goes noisily to bed. So you can see the brocolions there and the antelope petunia. Let's see. Oh, there's our clue. You see what's up there? The ponderous stormy petrelephant is futilely trying to fly. Its efforts are clearly irrelevant. One look and it's plain to see why. Its wings are too small to support it. They're patently only for show. And so it's constantly thwarted. Up isn't a place it can go. It hasn't a hope of succeeding. It's destined to wander the plains, which, given its bulk and its breeding, is where we prefer it remains. The stormy petrelephant's failures relieve us of absolute dread. We love it in fields of azaleas. We'd hate it if it soared overhead. See, we're going up to that corner now. The lovely toucanamones, profuse upon the hills, display their gaudy petals and their multicolored bills. They revel in the sunshine, they rejoice to feel the breeze, and every drop of rain delights the toucanamones. The lovely toucanamones are quite a noisy bunch. They chatter when they waken and continue well past lunch. If you should pet their blossoms, tantalizing to the touch, they're apt to nip your finger, though they will not nip them much. At times the toucanamones may flap their wings a while, as if to rise into the skies, but that is not their style. They're clearly underqualified to soar above the trees, and earthbound life's the limit for the toucanamones. Do you see what's happening back there? Ooh, another clue as to where we're going. In the middle of the ocean, in the deep, deep dark, dwells a monstrous apparition, the detested radish shark. It's an underwater nightmare that you hope you never meet, for it eats what it wants, and it always wants to eat. Its appalling bulbous body is astonishingly red, and its fangs are sharp and gleaming in its huge and horrid head. And the only thought it harbors in its small but frightful mind is to catch you and to bite you on your belly and behind. It is ruthless, it is brutal, it swims swiftly, it swims far, so it's guaranteed to find you almost anywhere you are. If the radish shark is near you, pray the beast is fast asleep in the middle of the ocean, in the dark, dark deep. Let's see where we can go next. Oh, I think we're going to those mountains. Oh, sleek bananaconda, you longest long fellow. How sinuous and sly you are, how slippery, how yellow. You slither on your belly and you slither on your chin. You're only unappealing as you shed your slinky skin. Let's see, where's it taking us now? Looks like a little jungle. They are cavorting through the jungle. Is a sea of brilliant green. Please observe the mangorilla and the orangutangerine. They are racing, they are sparring, playing leapfrog, tag, and catch, and in every competition they are one another's match. Now the mangorilla dances on a verdant mossy bed, while his acrobatic playmate swings in branches overhead. We feel privileged to view them. There are some and seldom seen, the enormous mangorilla and the orangutangerine. Let's see, do you see where we're heading to now? Let's see. Behold the ostrich cheetah, a blur that rushes past. There is not a creature fleeter, not a creature quite so fast. It swiftly covers distance, never slackening its pace. Throughout its whole existence, it has yet to lose a race. With fur and feathers flying, it hurtles on and then, somehow not even trying, accelerates again. But when it tires of running, it doesn't simply stand. Though quick, it's far from cunning. Its head goes in the sand. Just like an ostrich. All right, let's see. I see something up at the top there. Let's see where we're heading next. On a certain mountain meadow, if you're silent, if you're still, you may spy a single yellow, black and white pandaffodil. You may even hear it yawning if the morning's just begun. Watch its petals slowly open to embrace the morning sun. You may see it soon meander to a stand of tall bamboo, pluck a succulent example, and commence to chop and chew. It may plop upon its belly, flop upon its downy back, turn an amiable cartwheel, and continue with its snack. You may see it fold its petals when the sun sinks overhead, and in languorous contentment trundle homeward and to bed. You may never see another gentle, shy pandaffodil, even on that mountain meadow, though you're silent, though you're still. And here we're going into space. Poor avocadodos, ungainly and green, you're gone from today's biological scene. Your cranium's held but a bit of a brain, explaining in part why you didn't remain. You never were fast, and you never were strong. It's hardly surprising you couldn't last long. A fruit and a fowl, inexplicably linked. Poor avocadodos, you're sadly extinct. Extinct means that they no longer exist. Can you think of another animal that's extinct? And that's right, dinosaurs. Dinosaurs is a good example. We journey to Scranimal Island, where magical creatures are found, where avocadodos still flourish, and green spinach chickens abound. We've seen a pandaffodil dining, a porcupine apple at play. Perhaps there is more to discover. We'd like to return there someday. The end. I love this book because I love all the different creatures that they create. I want to show you the back here. So they show you how they put orangutan with a tangerine, and they made an orangutangerine, a parrot and an otter to make a parrot otter, a ostrich and a cheetah to make the ostrich cheetah, a potato with a toad to make the potato toad, a mango with a gorilla to make a mangorilla, a rhinoceros with a rose to make a rhinoceros, and a radish with a shark to make the radish shark. So what I would like you to do is to come up with some creative animals of your own. So they put fruits and vegetables with animals. Sometimes they combine two animals together, or they put it together with a plant or flower. I'd love for you to draw some pictures of some of your creations, and I'd love to see them. So email them to me. Have a good day. Bye.